Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Leo. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for now through December 10th. Now, keep in mind the timing is fluid and not every reading is for you. And I'm going to say that one more time. The timing is fluid and not every reading is for you. So, I think you got it. So, what do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising. And I heard something before I turned this camera on. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. Wasn't bad. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So there's a new opportunity or path opening up. Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Something is lacking. Obviously, you feel that way, but there is a new opportunity that is going to be opening up. So that's great. What do we have for... Okay. We're going to take them. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Stabbed right in the heart. That's grieving over a loss. There's a heartache over something that you no longer have. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So there's something to do with this older woman during this time frame. Table, hard work ahead. So there is going to be some hard work ahead. This is heartache. There is some sort of heartache here. There is a new opportunity or a new doorway that is opening. You are feeling like you're lacking something. This lack comes from a loss. There is some sort of hard work ahead. Maybe healing over a loss or something like that, or healing over a betrayal. What do we have for Leo? You could be working with an older woman that is causing you some sort of pain. For some of you. Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. Aries could be coming into your life. Could have to do with a parent, maybe. I thought of mother when I saw this. New door is opening. It's time to take charge. Opportunity is in the palm of your hand. You do have a new opportunity here. That is for sure. This is a golden opportunity. I feel like there's somebody that is very interested in you. They're watching you. This may be a boss or a person that is in a position of authority. You know, it could be a ruler, could be a judge. You know, when I think of Aries, I think of the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody that is in a position of authority. It's interesting that I said parent. It could be a parent, but it's somebody that is in a leadership position. This person has their eyes on you. They're watching you in some way. Opportunity is in the palm of your hand. This is a huge opportunity. This is potential for long-term stability. So this has something to do with long-term stability or an opportunity that could bring abundance. Oh, it's upside down. Are you not listening to your intuition? Are you listening to too many people instead of listening to yourself? This is like not listening to your own intuition. I mean, I can't make that shit up. I wonder if there's a loss, because in many cultures, an owl represents death or profound life change. And we have heartache right here. This is not listening to intuition, listening to too many other people. Maybe you're listening to too many readings, or you're listening to other people that are, and when you should be listening to yourself. You're ignoring your gut, you're ignoring your intuition, listening to too many people. Damn it. Make sure I got this correct here. What do we have for Leo? Lack of intuitive wisdom, not listening to your own wisdom. Maybe you're not listening to your own advice. Maybe you have high intuitive wisdom and you're really good about giving advice to other people, but not listening to your own advice. It's time for a change, obviously. 911. Now, when I created this deck, I created that as emergency. You know, like the show 911 way back when, in the 90s, I think it was. Emergency 911. Nines are about closure. Ones are about instant manifestation. Your thoughts become things. If you're thinking negatively, well, that sucks, because your thoughts truly do become things. Highest intuitive wisdom. Again, you have a lot of intuitive wisdom in there, but I don't think you're listening to yourself. You know, it's all fine and dandy to give somebody advice, but if you can't listen to yourself, then that's a problem. Anyhow, it's time for closure. It's time for a new beginning. It is. Ones are new beginnings. And one isn't one. Okay, it's not two. It's a one. It's about yourself. You really need to listen to yourself right now. And yes, I would say it's an emergency. What is your gut telling you right now about a situation? You're lacking something in your life. You know what you need to do. Has something to do with this older woman. There's an opportunity here. Okay, you know what you need to do. You're just not listening. Why? Because it's going to take work. Winter. Winter is cold, dark. This is dark. It's like cold, very, very cold. It's when things go dormant in the winter time. Winter is prominent. It's time to take action right now. You need to make a plan over this winter. And if you're in the other part of the hemisphere, you take for whatever you want. Something about winter. Making a plan right now. It's time for a change. It's time for a new life. You have a golden opportunity here. Something to do with March or April. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Things are really, really cold. You're not listening. You're not listening. There's an opportunity in the palm of your hand. You are not being practical. Now, I shouldn't have even grabbed this card, but I did. You're not being practical. This is about being practical. It's about getting practical. It's about making a decision that you have been reluctant to make. You have not been listening to your own advice. This is now an emergency, okay? You need to come up with a plan. It's time to come up with a plan. There is hard work ahead. There is, because if you think about you're not being practical, you could look at that like the Knight of Pentacles, right? It would be the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. You're not being practical. You need to ground yourself. You need to come up with a plan. It's time to get to work. You need to come up with a plan to get yourself out of a situation that you need to get out of right now. Maybe a work situation. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. This is a gift. It is a blessing. Could have something to do with somebody that is admiring you. Now, this could be a boss, you know. I don't know. There is going to be a major life change. You need to take action right now. And I mean right now. You need to be practical. You do need to be practical. Something to do with investigation. You may need to get investigative in some way. Heartache over what? There's a loss here. Heartache over what you no longer have. There's a woman involved. This woman is cold. Whoever this woman is, she's cold. We have a take charge energy. You need to take charge. You need to take ownership. You need to something to do with stability and security. You need to stabilize. You need to get yourself in a secure situation. Whatever that means for you. Yes, another one. I would consider this a one as well. So you are manifesting right now. You are in a position of power. Your thoughts truly do become things. So you may not know it, or you may, you know, some people say it all the time, right? Your thoughts become things, but they don't think really that's the truth. So let me tell you something right now. Your thoughts absolutely, positively do become things. So you better make them positive. All right? This is your thoughts become things. Manifestation. You have all the resources to succeed, all the tools to succeed. You need to take action right now. Now, some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. This is a golden opportunity. This is a golden opportunity. This is an Aries. I consider the Magician, yes, I consider a Gemini, but I also consider an Aries because of that one, which would represent the first house. Okay, so I would say that some of you are dealing with an Aries, yes. It's action time. You got to do something. You need to take action. You have all the resources to have success. This is creating success, doing something, taking charge to create success, getting what you asked for. Your thoughts become things. You are in a powerful, powerful position right now. This is high awareness, a divine connection to source, manifesting at a very high level. But I'm not sure you're listening to your own thoughts. You need to change your thoughts. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about releasing, making a conscious change. This is a physical or mental collapse, letting things go that no longer serve you. This is dropping weight, dropping burdens, dropping baggage, making a conscious change. You need to do something. You need to let something go that you are holding on to. You know you need to let this go. It's only hurting you, okay? You know that you need to let this go. And it is a goddamn emergency, and I'm sorry. You need to let this go right now. Excuse my language. Oh, that's let go as well. That is release what you are holding on to. Release your fears. Release any obsessions. This is upright. That is somebody that is obsessed with holding on. That is an obsession in the upright. Holding on to something that feels secure. So afraid of loss. So afraid to let go. What? Afraid to let go of what? Afraid of change? Because the owl is about change. This is about opening up. You need to open up. You need to relax. You need to let something go that you've been holding on to. I can't make that shit up for any reason. Okay. That is release. Release. It's time to relax. Some of you have been working hard. You've been working too hard. You may need to take a break. You know, maybe you need to take a break. You definitely need to change your thoughts. You do have golden opportunity here. And this may be to be a boss, you know, to boss up, to be a person in a position of power, you know, to really be the boss, to take control, to be in a position of power. That's what it looks like to me. Justice. Justice has to do with courts, news of legalities. Realignment. Now this is a realignment as well. It really is. This is letting go to have balance. Okay, this is making a conscious change on the road to balance as soon as you release something. Something that you feel that you can't let go of. It brings you some sort of security, but it's really weighing you down. It's a heavy weight. It's a heavy burden. It's too much for you. It's like it's time to relax. You need to breathe. You need balance in your life. You may be overworking, trying too hard to have financial security, and it's killing you. It's causing you a lot of stress. Oh my God, we have an emergency here. Somebody needs to stabilize. They need to balance themselves out. They need to take action right now. It's time to make a conscious change. It's not about money, by the way, and that's a lesson that I have had to learn. Okay, maybe you need to learn it as well. I mean, it's not about overworking yourself to have the money. That can cause illness. Anyhow, justice is a card of realignment. It's about being honest. It's about doing the right thing. It's truths being revealed. Could be news of legalities. We do have an emergency here. We have somebody here that needs to make a conscious change, and they've been resisting it, and they need to do it right now. You have all the resources, all the tools within yourself to become successful. This is your opportunity. It's your opportunity to take charge. It's your opportunity to change. It's your opportunity to get exactly what you deserve, because justice is about getting what you deserve. But right now, I feel like it's time of dormancy, and I gotta say that because winter is a dormant time. Okay, it's when things, happen below the surface. It's when you go through a period of growth, but you don't really see it. You don't see it happening. It's almost like regeneration that's going on below the surface. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is celebrating, getting together with friends, having fun, reunion. You're not being practical. This is about getting practical. I don't know if somebody is drinking too much, or they're partying too much, or they're having too much fun. That's not practical. You may need to find some sort of ability within yourself to make a conscious change, to stabilize yourself in some way. This is having a lot of fun. Okay, it's a lot of fun, right? But it's not practical. There's something that you need to do to bring balance to your life. Change is needed. You need to let something go that is weighing you down. It's not something that is helping you. It's hindering you. It's hindering you. And somebody's watching you. You are definitely being watched. And you are, because this is like a judge to me, and this is like a judge as well, and so ain't this. So I don't know if there's a judge that is watching you, or there's a father figure, or it feels like it's a masculine energy to me. I'm not sure, but the Magician is typically a masculine energy. You are being watched, and you may not be aware of it, that you're being watched, but you are being watched. You need to let something go. That it's time to relax. It's time to let some of these burdens go. It's time for a realignment. Some of you may be working so hard that you're not having any fun. Maybe you need to have a little fun. Maybe you need to socialize. I mean, it could go either way. Hard work ahead. There is going to be a reunion. There is going to be a celebration in the future, but you have some sort of work to do. You got some sort of work to do. I think it's work on yourself, because to me, ones is a number of self, okay? It is. You need to work on yourself. You have a golden opportunity in the palm of your hand, but you have to make a conscious change to let go of something that you are holding on to. It's some sort of obsession. Maybe it's an addiction. Not listening to yourself. Too worried about outside appearances. Too worried about what other people think. Listening to poor advice when you should be listening to yourself. This is a fair and just decision that is about to be made. Justice is everything is going to turn out as it should. There could be news of legalities. If there is, a decision is made. It is best for everybody involved. We may have somebody here that needs stability. You know, they need to pick themselves up. They need to pick themselves up off the ground. They need to stabilize. Huh. Making a conscious change, letting something go. Now, this is the laws of karma that see straight through the truth of a situation. So there is some sort of truth that is coming out. Maybe it's been below the surface. It's been hidden. Ooh. Sun card reverse. That's a broken relationship. It's false impressions. It's an unhappy situation, lack of growth, no growth, something's not growing, infertility, loneliness due to disillusionment, unhealthy. I don't know if there's an unhealthy child here. This is losing something. I don't know if it has something to do with poor health. There could be poor health. So this may have something to do with a child. We have somebody here that's I don't know if they're trying to prove a point. They need to stop, and I hate to say that because this is like, let it go. Let it go. This is let it go. It really is. There's some sort of poor health here. There's a need for enlightenment. There's a need to, there's a need for clarity. There's some sort of darkness here. And like I said, that winter is darkness. There's darkness here. Somebody's in the dark. They're in the dark, but justice is coming. There's some sort of realignment here. There's an unhealthy situation. There's a lack of growth. There's infertility. This is a no answer. No. You're not listening. Not listening. Somebody's not listening. This is some sort of freaking emergency. Justice, a realignment is going to happen. There is going to be a realignment. Justice is being served. Truth is coming out. There may be somebody here that's just partying a lot. They're partying a lot. I don't know if a kid is getting involved or a child, or there's somebody that is, you know, saying something. This is a card of communication. Page of Wands definitely could have something to do with a child. Bad news, setbacks, overly confident, moving too fast, doing something without thinking. It could definitely have something to do with a child here. I wonder if there's a child here that is saying something. There is bad news, I'm sorry to say, but justice is everything turning out as it should. There could be a setback. There could be some bad news that is coming. I feel like there's something. This is not happy. It's not happy. This is a loss. That Four of Pentacles reverse is a loss. I wonder if somebody's losing weight, or they're losing something. You know, they're losing something that they're holding on to because they haven't listened. They've been maybe it's a know-it-all that hasn't listened, or they've been listening to poor advice. There is some sort of unwelcome news here. Not happy at all. This is not happy over this loss. Heartache over what you no longer have. There is a woman here that may be causing problems. She's cold. Oh my God, Five of Swords. This is some sort of war, battle, hostilities, cruel. I mean, this Five of Swords is somebody that doesn't care who they hurt. They've been hurt in the past. They've had to take time out. You know, they were in a period, maybe they went to jail or they went to prison, or they, you know, had to take a time out to heal from some sort of loss that they had. Now they're back on their feet and they're ready to fight. You know, this is somebody that, you know, is hostile. So there's some sort of hostile situation here. This is fighting. It's power struggles. Somebody doesn't care who they hurt as long as they win. There's somebody that wants to win at all costs here. Saying things, doing things, saying things, doing things. Oh my God. What the heck? Where's my phone? I gotta start the camera over again. It's definitely action time. Okay, you need to take action. You need to take control. If you think about that Aries, Aries is the boss, okay? But you can't do it aggressively. Okay, don't do it with any type of aggression or you will lose. You will lose. This is release. It's time. Take action. This is action. You have to do something. You have to let something go. This is not happiness. There's no growth here. There's infertility. There's a lack of growth. This is bad news. There could be news of legalities here. This is like war. It's some sort of battle. It could have something to do with friends or family. There could be an enemy disguised as a friend here. Enemy, friend, disguise, older woman. I'm just saying. You're not being practical. A wake-up call is coming. I don't know, somebody's been cheating or they've been in some sort of threesome and, you know, somebody starts fighting, they pick a fight. This could definitely be a threesome, you know. Everything appears to be going well and all hell breaks loose. There's a need to let go, make a conscious change. There's false impressions here. There's a need to heal from some sort of loss. Okay, this is a loss and a need to heal. A need to take a time out to heal. Sometimes we got people in this lifetime that don't take time to heal. They rush, and this is literally doing something without thinking. They rush, and then they meet somebody that is abusive. They jump right into it because they couldn't be alone, and bullshit. You know what I mean? They don't, and people think, oh, I've healed. They've been gone for 3 months. That's not practical. Anyhow, heartache over what you no longer have. There is loss here. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. There is hard work ahead. You are up against somebody that does not care who they hurt. Okay, you are. The laws of justice, the laws of karma are going to see the truth. Okay, everything is going to be seen clearly. You have the power because that magician is a person that is in a position of power. You have the power to create whatever you want. You can create success, but you have to let something go. I don't care what anybody says. There is something that needs to be let go that is not healthy. Okay, it's weighing you down. Okay, and it's like you know that you have to let this go. You know that you have to let this go to get what you deserve. You're going to have to walk away from something completely, whether it's a person, place, or addiction. You have to walk away. Maybe it's all three because we have all three. You have to walk away completely. You may receive some bad news. May have to do with a court order, and you know, this is bad news, a court order, you know, news of legalities. There could be, you know, something that is happening and you never saw it coming. There is a new opportunity here, so that's good, and a path opening up. This path, you walking away, can lead to a whole lot of happiness, but it's not going to be easy to walk away. So somebody has to walk away from something. This is somebody that has nothing good to say, and it's like they're just going to tell it all. You know, they're going to tell it all. This could even be like an unhappy child, you know, I don't know. This could just, you could be, somebody could be with somebody that's not well suited for them. The Page of Wands reverse is not, it's not a good suitor. It's not a good suitor. It's not, there's nothing in common with this person. But it could be there could be some sort of, I want to hold on to it. I want to hold on to it because I don't want to listen. And maybe there's somebody's completely in the dark about the situation. You know, sometimes people, they stay in situations that are abusive just because it's all fun and games, right? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. The answer is no. No, no, this is not healthy. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. It's time to take a new adventure. It's time to go in a new direction. But this is, this is highly competitive energy. It is. It's like, nope, I'm not going to let go. I'm going to compete. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight to the bitter end. That's going to get somebody in trouble. Somebody's fight to the bitter end is going to get them in trouble. Mm-hmm. What do we have for Leo? Walking away from a situation where there's a lot of power struggles. There's probably a third party situation. Taking charge, taking back control. Hasn't been listening, in complete denial. Leaving a hostile situation, maybe reuniting with old friends or old people in your life. Making a decision. There has been delays. There has been delays. A decision is now going to be made. This is abuse. It is abuse. We do have an emergency here, so something is happening. There could be, like, I don't know if this has to do with the law or the justice system. All of a sudden, because 911 is an emergency, all of a sudden things happen and things change, and they change fast. You are up against somebody that is extremely egotistical. This person will do anything to win, and if it means throwing you under the bus, then that's what that person will do. Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. These two cards right here. That's not being practical at all. You are resisting something. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. And it's interesting, I said holding on for the money. Or doing what you're doing just for the money. If it's not making you happy, then it's slowly killing you. Stress kills. And this is death. I mean, I'm sorry to say. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. I see the resistance. I'm not going to acknowledge it. That's your card. It's very unhealthy. Doing it for the money. I'm going to overwork myself. I'm going to kill myself for this money, you know, or this stability or whatever it is. You know, and if it's not money, it's holding on to something that is extremely unhealthy. making a decision to walk away. Walk away to have happiness. You need to walk away from something. Just let it go. Don't hold on for the money. Do not hold on for the money. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Going to extremes. And sometimes people go to extremes because of their ego. You know, I gotta make, and this is a card of ego right here. This is a card of ego. I gotta make myself look good. Now there's financial stress. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. You have the power to create your own success, but you have to let go. You have to let go of something that you are holding on to that is, you know what this is, by the way. You already do, okay? It's not a healthy situation. It may bring you in some sort of security, but it's draining you. It's draining you. And it's time to take a new approach. Maybe you need to have a little bit more fun. Maybe you need to get together with your friends. Maybe you need to start listening to your own advice. When you give, you also receive. Maybe it's like you're being resistant to change. Extremes, going to extremes. This is a mental or physical collapse, by the way. There's a need to make a conscious change. You need to let something go. It's extremely unhealthy. There could even be disease here. You must take action. You have an opportunity, but it will require you to let go. Once you let go, a new opportunity is going to present itself to you. This is an opportunity that you have been praying for, that you have been asking for, but you haven't let go yet. I see fight mode with that Five of Swords. Walk away, just walk away. Maybe that's a life lesson that you need to learn. What do we have for Leo? Not listening. Damn. To your own advice. That Sun card is you. Damn it. Ah. Poised. Fell right out. Poised. It was sideways, so it's definitely a challenge. Okay. Get to it. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. And what came out sideways, it's a challenge. And this is darkness, and like I said, darkness, bringing something to light. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. They are. It's true. That is true. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge. And you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. It came out sideways. You have the skills. You do. You do. You're not using them. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections all present now or are coming in. There definitely is something new that is coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Maybe you don't see it. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power. Seriously. Into your light. And it's crazy that this is dark. Maybe you've been in a dark place. Your thoughts become things. You need to change your thoughts. You can take action now, knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. This is the truth. When you give, you also receive. You need to receive. You need to allow people to give to you. Maybe you're giving too much, draining yourself, working too hard, or trying too hard to prove your worth or your value to somebody. Interesting. You're not protection message. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck right now. So you can't fake it. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. I believe it's action time because of that Magician card. I think you have all the skills to succeed. This is a golden opportunity. This is a golden opportunity, and you have the opportunity here. So you have an opportunity here. But you do have to let something go. You do. Maybe it's your negative thinking. Maybe it's something that is unhealthy in your life that you are holding on to. This is truths being revealed. I gotta tell you, walking away from a hostile situation is going to bring you the most happiness, the most joy. Okay? So if there's something that you are holding on to that is dark, that is draining you, that is not bringing you happiness, and you're fighting with this person, the best thing for you to do is to walk away. Okay, walk away. Just completely walk away. It will not be easy. It's really not easy to walk away from a situation. That is the highest wisdom right there. It really is. If you have the wisdom to walk away from things that do not serve you, you have evolved to a very high level. Anyhow, I feel like during this time you will be presented with an opportunity. I think you do have an opportunity. Something is lacking in your life. It is action time. You may be grieving over a loss. Okay, it's clear. And I don't know if it has to do with a child or a partnership or something that you were obsessed with. And there is an obsession here because upright, that is an obsession. And this could just be a material thing. Okay? Could also be a person, could be a child, whatever. You may be experiencing some setbacks. There could be somebody that is gossiping. Okay, just saying. You need to believe in yourself. You need to take your light back. Okay? Take your light back. There is hard work ahead, and I gotta tell you, the hard work ahead is because to have happiness, and I know that I just said it, you have to walk away from a dark situation to take your light back, something that is draining you. And maybe you haven't been practical because it's been bringing in some sort of security. It's been feeding your securities. Now, securities can be financial, money, okay? It's been giving you money, you know, even though it's draining you, or your securities to the outside world, you know, your insecurities. You're holding on to something that it looks good to the outside world, or you're making yourself look good. There's something, and I'm not saying that's wrong, but it's costing. You need to let something go to have peace, to have joy in your life, put it that way. And you know what this is. And I think that you're going to be facing a struggle with whatever this is between now and the 10th. Good luck.